Hello and welcome to In Song and Story, episode number 22. Thank you for joining me from wherever you are. It is August the 19th, 2020. When we started this whole process, it was winter time in some parts of the country. Now we're moving into the end of summer and the autumn season. So it's hard to know what else to say about this. Just hope you're healthy and safe out there. 3 songs as per usual. Normally I do songs I'm not that familiar with, but the first song I am very familiar with. It's a song that's been very kind to me over the years, written by songwriter Johnny Doohan from Limerick. And in Johnny's earlier musical career, he was a founding member and part of a band called Granny's Intentions. They had some good hits in Ireland when I was young, but he now plays solo, very much in the folk style. I never had much dealings with Johnny except some correspondence via email when I was paying the royalties for this song from one of my recordings. But he seems a nice gentleman and a humorous gentleman. So hopefully down the road I'll meet you, Johnny Doohan. And once again, thank you for this song, great song of love and of life. It's called The Voyage. I am a sailor and you're my first mate. We signed on together, we coupled our fates, hauled up our anchor, determined not to fail. For the heart's treasure, together we sailed. Maps to guide us, we steered our own course, rode out the storms when the winds were gale force. We sat out the doldrums in patience and hope. Working together, we learned how to cope. Life is an ocean, love is a boat. In troubled waters, keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now, gather round us, we have our own crew. Together we're in this relationship. We built it with care for to last the whole trip. Our true destination, not marked on the charts. We're navigating for the shores of the heart. Life is an ocean, love is a boat. In troubled waters, it keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now, gather round us, we have our own crew. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat. In troubled waters, it keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now, gather round us, we have our own crew. Johnny Doohan's The Voyage, great song. Thank you once again, Johnny. In Irish music, there's a preponderance of songs in three-quarter time, in waltz time, and it's very much the case with Irish country music. My father used to like this song. It's a great song from Northern Ireland, and a song from County Armagh. It's called The Boys from the County Armagh. It was a big hit with this song for Bridie Gallagher, who was a very famous singer from County Donegal in the northwest of Ireland back in the 60s and 70s. She recorded this, I think, in the late 50s, early 60s. The Boys from the County Armagh, also known as One Fair County. One fair county in Ireland, with memories so glorious and grand, where nature has lavished her bounty. It's the orchard of Erin's green land. I love its cathedral city, all founded by Patrick so true. There in the heart of its bosom lie the ashes of Brian Boru. It's my own Irish home, far across the foam, although I've gone and left it for foreign lands to roam. No matter where I wander, through cities near and far, sure my heart is at home in old Ireland, in the county of Armagh. Travelled to part of that county, through Newtown, Forkhill, across McGlen, round by the gap of Mount Norris, and home by Blackwater again, where the girls are so fair and so hearty, none fairer than Erin Gabra. Where are the boys that can court them, like the boys from the county Armagh? It's my own Irish home, far across the foam, although I've gone and left it for foreign lands to roam. No matter where I wander, through cities near and far, sure my heart is at home in old Ireland, in the county of Armagh. Yes, my heart is at home in old Ireland, in the county of Armagh. The Boys from the County Armagh, great old waltz from the north of Ireland, from Northern Ireland. So, cheers wherever you are, whatever time it is, where you are. God bless. I hope you're staying safe and healthy. Sláinte. Back in 1994, between September 94 and February 95, I recorded an album in Charleston, South Carolina. The album was called Diamonds. Carol Brown was the producer and engineer. We had just met several months prior to that, and we've become good friends ever since. We had great fun recording this song, and at the time I was trying to write in different styles. So this was a kind of a 50s style song, and so Carol, as producer, brought into the studio some local musicians, Stan Kennedy and his wife Sharon and son Jay, a very musically inclined family. Stan was a part-time minister or preacher, I believe, but a whiz on the electric guitar, and he and his wife and son were just great singers. So on this particular track they provided all the harmonies and the backing vocals, the oohs and ahs. And I remember when we recorded this, came home, was playing the not quite finished version of this, and I would dance around the kitchen. My daughter, who was 5 years old at the time, just almost 5, she would stand on my feet and we'd dance around together. And she thought at the time that I wrote this song for her, and I never did tell her that was not the case, but I think at this point in time she knows the song was written about her mother. It's called You Are the One. You are the one for me. You know our loving was meant to be. I want the whole wide world to see that I love you. Yes, I do, I love you. When I look into your baby blues, I get a feeling I can't lose. There's nothing in the world that I can't do when I'm with you. You know it's true, I love you. Yes, I do, I love you. When we walk together hand in hand, got no worries, life is grand. I wanna make my memories with you. Come on, honey, we've got things to do. I keep you smiling, I will make you blue. It's me for me and it's me for you. I love you. Yes, I do, I love you. When we walk together hand in hand, I've got no worries, life is grand. I wanna make my memories with you. Come on, honey, we've got things to do. I keep you smiling, I will make you blue. It's you for me for you. I love you. Yes, I do, I love you. You know it's true, I love you. Yes, I do, I love you. You are the one. Thank you very much for joining me for this episode of In Song and Story. Be well, be safe out there, be happy. See you same time, same place next week. Good night. God bless.